Hello, Collective. I'm back. I'm watching the rest of the one movie I was watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Okay. This has to do with my twin. The message I just got in this movie about the second video I was telling you about the kids knowing information and seeing something. So the son that you think is your son is not your son, and your son, that boy, which is your brother, knows that his mother slept with your father. So your father slept with your baby mama that you thought was your baby mama and you thought was your son, but that son actually belongs to your father, and he slept with your baby mama. And you might know already, you guys may all be keeping a secret or not, but that's what just came out right now at the end of this movie. It's like the ending of the movie. What took the little boy so long to say it when he finally was able? So your son either already gave this information to you or the authorities, or he's going to expose this mother and this father, which would be his grandfather, his father's father. So really, you and that son that you think is your son is your brother. It's not your son. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to say this. They just exposed it at the end of this movie. It's my job. It's what I'm here to do. I'm just a messenger, right? Here to help you, but I'm here to bring confirmation into your life. Even though many of you don't want to know the truth, even though many of you get angry and upset, a lot of you may know this already. That's why you're angry and upset. Um, but you can't blame me or nobody else. I mean, they did what they did. So, yes, this is confirmation to the twin, to that soulmate. Yes, she messed around quite a bit, but she definitely messed around with your father. That child that you thought was yours saw them sleeping together. Already probably told you, or if he hasn't, you need to go to him, you and the authorities, because he saw them together quite a bit. He saw them together and what they did. Whoever this pertains to, he saw what they did. The little boy saw what they did. And that child is not yours. The child is the father's. Um, this is to help somebody, okay? Um, Somebody may need to know this. So first of all, oh, and then the other part is this woman that you're attached to, this karmic, okay, this is to my twin, you're attached to her. She's angry because you were sleeping around, you were doing all type of things behind her back, so she wanted to get you back. It's like you getting each other back, well, she was getting you back because you're sleeping around doing whatever, da 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 da, or it was part of their plot or whatever. But it's like yous are always trying to get each other back. You get her back, he gets you back. Yous are going back and forth with each other. So one's not really better than the other. But I mean, she went all the way low. She went low, low to sleep with your own family. Your father. Then not only that, to be impregnated by your father. That's sick. Then to do that and with children there, either way, sleeping around and doing all, you don't do that in front of kids. But this little boy, he's gifted. He knows, he saw it already. He knows everything. He knows a lot of the bad stuff this karmic's been doing. A lot of bad stuff you've been doing. He's an angelic being put in your guys' life to help you to grow and expand, all right? Either way, it's not this child's fault, no matter who the father is or what's going on, all right? The child's just there because he was meant to be there. He was brought into this life without wanting, it's not his fault. What he saw wasn't his fault either. But this kid knows what his mom's been doing in your house, all the different people. But the biggest thing was this: your father, like sleeping with your father. That's like so low. Your father's the one that she's always. Your father, you were talking to your father about issues concerning me, or issues concerning anything in your life, and all they were doing is going right back to her, telling her everything. It's like they were all working against you in their own ways. But this woman, this baby mama that you thought, this lady that you were with, that you wanted her to be me and love you and all that, she used magic for all of you to be stuck underneath her, to be underneath her hands, to be underneath her magic, her illusions. I mean, she's a demon. She served the devil. All right. She had all of you fool. She used family, friends, other lovers of yours. She paid other women to hit on you, to have sex with you, to get to get, for you to get, so they could get pregnant. Everything that this was all a part of these women's plots and schemes. It's all gonna come out anyways. But yeah, that's what I just got at the end of this movie. I couldn't believe it. Shit just freaked me the hell out. And I knew in the movie, I was like, cause they did, the little boy, he wasn't able to. They kept trying to put him under a trance, and he is like, he didn't want to see it. He didn't want to see it. He didn't want to see it. And the end, she's like, you got to see it. You have to say it already, because, and sure enough, I don't know. I said it's gonna be the grandpa that she slept with, and sure enough, it was her man's father that she slept with. So that's how I knew right now. I'm like, okay, God, you giving me confirmation about my twin, about me, about everything that's going on. Which I knew this a long time ago. I said this a year to 2 years ago. I think like a year to 2 years already has been that I exposed this information. But, sometimes people don't want to listen to you, don't want to believe you. It is what it is. It's not my fault, it's my gift. It's what I came here to do. All right. A lot of you, you need to open your eyes. Stop hiding, covering things up. That's your problem. You've been hiding, covering things up for people your whole life. Why don't you look out for yourself for once? You deserve that. Let these people go. I don't care if they're your family, friends, whatever. I let a lot of people go too. Let it go. Believe me, you're gonna find so much peace and comfort when you're not under magic illusions around people, places, and things that are snakes, conniving, lying, cheating, manipulating you, using and abusing you for their own selfish reasons. A lot of this is your own karma, though, too. This is to my twin. Because you're sleeping around, you're doing all type of things. But see, that's what happens when you open the door. That's why God tells you don't chase after lust. Don't commit adultery. Once you start opening that door, motherfuckers think, I'm gonna have an open relationship and you could do that. And then motherfuckers start doing all type of stuff and really, really getting into it. Everybody's feeling, the motherfuckers take it overboard. They go over and beyond. Now motherfuckers got diseases. Now motherfuckers got kids that belong to their family member. Now it just gets uglier and uglier. Now you find out the motherfucker, you got a whole whoremonger up underneath your roof. You got a whole demon, a whole devil up underneath you. You thought you were bad, and God's like, guess what? I brought you somebody even worse than you are to give you the karma so you could see what it tastes like, because you were out here doing this to all other people. Now I brought you somebody that's just as bad as you. That's what God did to you. He'll bring you somebody just as bad as you, so that way you can learn a lesson. But that's the thing. You have to learn from these lessons. You're choosing to stay stuck and stagnant. You've been know a lot already. They already told me, the God, the angel, it's up to you to do what you're supposed to do. Now, if you're choosing to stay stuck and stagnant with that, damn, that's the choice that you're making. But shit, you're making that alone. Don't be mad at me or nobody else, because we're out here living our lives and doing our best. So that's what I got. That's the finale. I'm pretty sure that information is going to be very, very good, beneficial to you, to the FBI, to the feds, to whoever's watching, concerning myself and other chosen starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, and all these karmics. All right, I'll see you later.